Okay, so today we're going to be working with this Bernat Handicrafter crochet thread size 5 and a 2mm crochet hook. So the first thing you're going to do is make your slip knot. Just wrap it around your finger there, push a little bit through and pull it partially up to make your loop. And just put your hook through there and secure the yarn on. And we're going to chain 5. So yarn over your hook, pull it through the loop. It's a little bit trickier with thread. You got to get used to working with the crochet. The thread is a bit harder, but you'll get the hang of it quickly. Okay, so you're going to chain 5, and then you're going to attach this last chain to the first one with a slip stitch. So you're just going to push your hook through that first chain there, yarn over, and yarn over and pull through. There you go. You're going to pull it right through both loops on your hook. Okay. And then you're going to chain 3. Okay. And that's going to count as a double crochet. Okay. And then going right into the middle of your circle there, you're going to do double crochet. So yarn, put your hook through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the next 2. We're going to do another double crochet. So yarn over your hook. Okay, push it through the middle there, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Okay, now you're going to chain 3, and we're going to do another 3 double crochet into the middle of the circle. So remember on that first one that we started with, the chain 3 counted as a double crochet. So technically you did 3, then you chained 3, and now you're doing another 3, okay? So we just did 1. And it's 1 more, so that's 2 double crochet, and then 1 more right into the middle there. Okay, and there you go. Now you're going to chain 3, turn your work, and then going into that very first little stitch right there, you're going to do 2 double crochet right there at the bottom of that chain 3 in the stitch. Okay, so that's 1 and 1 more in the very same stitch. So now remember, because the chain 3 counts as double crochet, that's 3. Now we're going to going right into that opening, do another 3 double crochet into that opening from the previous section. So that's 1, 2 double crochet, 1 more. Okay, and then you're going to chain 3 chain 2, and then do 3 more double crochet. So you did 3 double crochet in that opening, chain 2, and then do another 3 double crochet in the same opening. Okay. And that chain 2 between those is just going to maintain that opening going all the way up. You'll see it'll make sense when it starts to form the triangle. And then going into that very last little stitch there, you're going to go and do 3 double crochet in that very last stitch. So really it's actually the top of your chain 3 from the previous row. So you're going to go in and do 3 double crochets. That's 1. And going into the very same space, you're going to do 3 double crochet. Okay, and now you're going to chain 3 and turn your work. And then the same way you started the last one, you're going to do 2 double crochet in that very first stitch right there at the bottom of that chain 3 that you did. So do 2 double crochet in there. Okay, And then now going into that first opening, you're going to do 3 double crochet in that very first opening that you come to. 2 and 1 more. Okay, and now you can see that little peak there, that little point where there's that chain 2 between those double crochet. I guess you can call it cluster or something, I don't know. So you're going to do 3 double crochet into that peak. 3 double crochet, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then remember in this part, to maintain that peak, you're going to chain 2. Okay, and you're going to do another 3 double crochet in that same opening. Right, and I think you're starting to see the way the pattern is going. It's very repetitive now all the way through, and you're just going to keep on doing this. Each row will get longer and longer. So now in the next opening, another 3 double crochet. Okay, and you're going to be ending the row the same way as well. In that last little space there, you're going to do your 3 double crochet. In the last stitch there. Okay, chain 3. Turn your work. And you're just going to keep on going, following the very same pattern. Like I said, each row is just going to get a bit longer. And you're going to do this for a total of 43 rows, okay? And then come back. So just continue on. You're going to do 2 in the first, 3 in each opening, but the peak there, you're going to do 3, chain 2, 3 more, finish off with 3, chain 3, turn your work. It's the same, okay? 43 rows, and then come back. Okay, so now that you have finished doing that side of your sweater, you're just going to go ahead and just pull a great big loop through of the string there. Take the hook out. You're going to fasten it off with a pair of scissors. Give it a little snip. Just weave in the tail ends in and out of stitches to hide the tail ends there. And then what you're going to do is go and follow this pattern again to make the other side of your sweater, and then come back. Okay, so now that you have finished doing both sides, you're going to line them up evenly. Line up the edges, line up the corners, okay? And then you're just going to, do single crochets all the way. So what you're going to do is line up the corners. You really want to be careful with this part because you want it to be even. And then you're just going to take your hook and the same yarn you've been using, and you're just going to find the very starting there, push your hook, make sure that you push it through both sides, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops on your hook. Okay, so that's a single crochet. Now you're just going to do it again and do it as evenly spaced as you can. And you're just going to go ahead. We now need to create a seam. So this is going to be the part that's going over the shoulders. So you're not going to do this all the way across because you're going to need a space for the head to come through. So you're going to do this for a total of 59. And on the 60th stitch, you're going to close with a slip stitch and fasten it off. So just go ahead and keep on doing this with your single crochets, evenly spaced for 59, going all the way down until you, well, not all the way, until you reach 59. Okay, because you want this opening to stay open. So about here. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So do that and then come back. Okay, so now that you've finished this side right here, and you just fastened it off there at the end, okay, what you're going to do is go to the complete opposite corner. You want to start at one corner and work your way in. You want to do the same way on the other side. You're going to start at the corner and work your way in. Okay? So just start at the very, very corner there and do the same thing. Okay, and that's it. You now have your beautiful triangle poncho style sweater. What you can do now is you just go and cut these little fringe pieces. If you want to add fringe around the edge, you just cut evenly lengthed pieces, cut your yarn, the same one you've been using or different, whatever you want to do. If you want it to be colorful fringe, whatever, just cut a whole bunch of strips of them. And there's really no rhyme or reason to this part. It's just however full you want the fringe to look, or sparse or separated or whatever, however you want it to look. If you don't want any at all, that's okay too. This is how I did mine. And you just tie it off throughout stitches all the way around. You want to make sure that whatever spacing you do choose, that you make it even all the way around. And then that's it. You're done.